Okay, so we are live. So those that are joining me today from the £5 in 5 days challenge group, welcome to the call. For those that are joining us directly live on YouTube, welcome to the call. You can see there's a little bit of a kind of a live call that we do for our paid clients, but something I want to start, sharing on YouTube because the information is good. And it's great for anyone that's out there that's kind of new to us as a company, new to what we do. But my name's Cameron Harris. I'm the Managing Director of Truth Fitness. Those that are on this call understand who I am and have met me before. But today we're going to talk about training. Now, all of the guys that are in our £5 in 5 days challenge, they're looking for something that's going to help them to lose weight, drop fat, whichever one of those, resonates the most with you, get into a position where they're starting to kickstart their health and starting to work on, building those new healthy habits. Now, one of the challenges that you have as someone that's not really working out, as someone that's not, making those healthy habits that you want to, is that you have to overcome the inertia, which is kind of going from that static state into a state you're actually starting to build momentum. Now, one of the things that we find with the people we help is that when they're in a position where they've never really done much before, they've never really started, they've not kick-started their journey, they kind of default to the kind of working out that, makes the most sense or is the easiest or is the what everyone else is doing, okay, which is kind of makes sense, right? So just to give you a classic example, in January, after the New Year's resolutions have all kicked in, people are looking for a solution that's going to help them to lose weight. It's going to help them to start on their journey. Maybe they're self-conscious, they're worried, they're concerned about what they're going to be doing. So they'll kind of stick a pair of trainers on and they'll go straight out for a run because it's free, it's easy, you can do it around a busy schedule, you don't need any equipment, everyone could do it, right? One of the major drawbacks of that is that it's quite high on the risk factor for injuring yourself, especially if you're new to this, right? If you're someone that's overweight, if your body's bloated, if you're inflamed, if you're holding a lot of extra, weight on your body and your body's not in sync, you've got some injury problems, you've maybe got some back pain, going out and running is a very logical choice. However, the risk to reward ratio of that is really out of sync. So what can happen is that actually you think the most logical thing to do, which is to go for the run, start getting out in the open, is a great choice. But actually, you can injure yourself, you can fall over, you can twist your ankle, you can start to create these injuries in your body where, it's not an instant pain, but it starts to build up in the knee and the hips. Well, your body's just not used to that kind of impactful running style, right? Especially if you're overweight. If you've got 4, 5, 6 times the amount of tension, pressure going through your knee when you're running, obviously you're going to start getting some pain in your body, right? So that's kind of like a really obvious place to start, is to go out for a run, okay? Now, oftentimes we see people that do that. They come to us because they then hurt their ankle, they've hurt their back, they've hurt their knee, and they're kind of in this now, they've got this new issue where they first had a goal to lose weight and get in shape, whereas now they've got an injury to deal with, okay? If you're watching this and you're just starting your fitness journey, running is promoted as the very best option that you've got because of all of the reasons I've said, okay? It's not the best option because actually it can hurt you quite easily, like I said. And you've got the couch to 5K, stuff like that. If you are going to use that as a method of kind of, weight loss and getting in shape, start with walking. Don't start with running, okay? When it then comes into, people taking the first steps in their gym journey and actually getting into a gym space and working out in the gym, again, most people gravitate towards the cross trainer, the treadmill, the rowing machine, the bike as well is a big one because it's easy and everyone knows how to use it, right? You push the start button and then you get yourself moving, okay? So what you've now done is you've taken away a lot of the risk element of actually hurting yourself when you're running, right? Because suddenly the impact is reduced. If you go on a treadmill, you're going to be taking out, obviously you've not got a concrete floor anymore. You've got there's a plastic band underneath which kind of moves with the weight. So you get that kind of tension and pressure taken out of the run. But again, when we kind of move away from the risk part, which is the injury part, the next problem is that maybe it's not that effective. If you're looking to lose weight, if you're looking to improve your health, improve your condition, improve your strength, just have a better kind of health outcome, then Cardio's, it's going to give you, it's going to get your heart up, most certainly. Depends how fast you're going, because a lot of people get on a bike and just spin their feet, and that's that. How fast you're going, how much effort you're putting in, the intensity, the structure you have around your kind of sprint work, and it's commendable that you're doing that. It's good that you're doing that. It's good that you're starting somewhere. However, what I try and do with what we talk about, obviously we call truth for a reason, is that I want to be honest with people. And what normally happens, if you're using that to kickstart your journey, it's great, but you need to understand what's next, because what will happen, and what happens a lot of the time, is people get disappointed and pissed off because they've tried the cardio side of things for 3 months or even 4 weeks or anything like that, and nothing's changing. Now, training is obviously part of the jigsaw puzzle, right? If you're looking to drop body fat, you're looking to reduce your weight, then a lot of it's going to be nutritional. Exercise is just, it's great for mindset, it's great for discipline, it's great for improving conditioning, it's great for your muscles, it's great for your hormones, but it's not necessarily the biggest factor when it comes to dropping weight. So what is the answer then? What is the best type of training? Well, the best type of training is where you're going to get the most bang for your buck. So again, I'm generalizing here because we're trying to deal with a bigger audience than just specifically dealing with business people or specifically dealing with weight loss clients. But the biggest bang for your buck is going to be whole body, big muscle movements that burn the most energy, that have the biggest metabolic effect, that increase the hormones, healthy hormones, the quickest, that help you to build muscle and build structure. So that's all well and good, but it's very difficult to articulate that to people that don't really know what they're doing. Okay. So I suppose what I'm trying to kind of get across here is that cardio is great. It's good for a starting point. It's good to start getting your body moving. It's going to give you lots of benefits, but please don't expect it to get you to your goal. Okay. Unless you're going to be hammering cardio, consistently for a long time, and you're going to have your food on point, you're going to be disappointed, which most people that are starting out don't have all those things. Okay. So when it comes to getting results, I don't want you to be disappointed, right? I don't want you to be disappointed with the fact you're not getting the results that you want. So what I would say is that if you want to really start getting results, cardio is a great place to start. But really and truly, you want to get into a position where you're starting to build proper strength work, whole body movements, like your hex deadlifts, your squats, your lunges, your whole body movements, more kind of heavy circuit work. Because what's going to happen is your body's going to change very quickly. You're going to find that you're going to get results much, much quicker. Now, the next problem that you've got is that you need someone to show you how to do that, which is the next challenge, right? So my advice, and this is not, you don't have to come to us, you can go anywhere you like, get a personal trainer, get somebody that knows what they're doing, spend an hour with you and show you some movements. Okay, that small investment in yourself will accelerate your ability to get change and get the results that you want much quicker than you trying to work it out yourself.
Recording in progress.
It'll be much quicker than you trying to work it out yourself. Okay, that's small investment, even if it's half an hour. Okay, for us to try and articulate to you on this call, what you should be doing and how to do it is very difficult because you need to be shown. People need to look at your body and articulate what movements work for you. Look at your ranges, look at what works and what doesn't. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. It was a little mini clip into training and exercise. Obviously, it's a huge subject and something we could talk about for hours, but whole body movements, big muscle group movements, stressing your body in a healthy way where it's overloading the body and seeing physical change, getting the physical change that you want. Because what we're trying to do here is to stop you being disappointed with keep doing the same thing, which is cardio or running or bike, whatever it is, and not seeing the change that you want. Okay, so invest in yourself, go and speak to a trainer, spend half an hour or an hour with them and get them to show you a circuit that will actually improve your chances of getting the physical change that you want. Okay, if you're watching this and you want to ask some more questions, please reach out to us. You can reach out to us on YouTube. We're on LinkedIn. You can stick us in Google as well and reach out. We're very happy to answer any questions you've got. And I hope you enjoyed that. Cheers, guys.